The Vortex menu button is used to control all the different setting adjustments available on your detector. As you advance from a VX5 to a VX7 or even a VX9, the number of settings you can alter will increase. This video is intended for quick reference, with icons to indicate which Vortex model includes each particular setting. The process to change any setting is very simple. Simply press the menu button and continue tapping it to scroll through all available options. To scroll through menu options in the opposite direction, tap the pinpoint button. Use the plus button to increase any setting, or the minus button to decrease any setting, or to switch a feature on or off. When you have completed making any desired menu option changes, you can either press the mode button to return to hunting, or simply wait about 20 seconds for Vortex to exit menu automatically. Vortex has 8 sensitivity levels. Increase your sensitivity when searching for very small or deep targets. Use lower sensitivity when your detector is behaving erratically due to excessive metal trash, highly mineralized soil, electrical interference, or the presence of other metal detectors. This overall volume control has 8 levels for both the built-in speaker and your headphones. These 8 settings allow you to decrease the volume of ferrous targets, while the volume of non-ferrous targets remains at normal level. Experienced treasure hunters often like hearing all the targets. With iron volume, they have the option of decreasing the volume of less desired targets. Vortex has powerful single-frequency and multi-frequency options on each model. For example, with the VX9 model, the single-frequency options are 5, 9, 13, 18, and 25 kHz. Use the plus or minus buttons to continue scrolling to the 2 simultaneous multi-frequency modes, including multi-frequency salt. Vortex has 8 channels, or independent frequency shifts, for each single and multi-frequency. Use these channel shifts to help overcome electrical interference, known as EMI, such as hunting alongside other detectors at crowded field events. The VX5 has a fixed, fast recovery speed, allowing for good separation between multiple targets in close proximity. With Vortex VX7 and VX9 models, users can increase this recovery speed to help in areas with high volumes of adjacent metallic targets. Note that faster recovery speeds can decrease target detection depth. For searching at night or in low light areas, use the backlight to illuminate your LCD. As a convenience, this backlight will automatically activate when you are scrolling through the menu, regardless of how it is set. When you exit the menu, the backlight will return to how you currently have it set, either on or off. When the wireless headphones icon is selected, use the plus or minus buttons to switch on or off the built-in Z-Link wireless operation. To learn more on pairing Z-Link wireless headphones or devices, please view the Vortex wireless operation video. Use this option to lock your detector's buttons when you'll be diving below 6 feet or 2 meters. Simultaneously press the plus and minus buttons 3 times quickly. The button lock icon appears on the LCD when Vortex buttons are locked. Repeat this process to unlock the buttons. Use the plus or minus buttons to toggle between the number of audio tones desired for your Vortex. The Vortex VX5 model operates with 3 fixed audio tones. Notch discrimination can be used to eliminate certain targets from audible detection. Notching out undesired target areas can be helpful in trashy environments or when you're looking for a very specific item, such as a lost piece of jewelry. When using a VX5 detector or any vortex detector in single frequency operation, your target ID scale has 20 notches of discrimination shown along a single target ID scale. The first 8 notches of iron discrimination are controlled with high-res iron discrim settings. By running high-res iron discrim up to the maximum level of 39, those 8 notches are now grayed out. The remaining 12 notches to the right can be controlled with the Notch Discrim menu. Use the plus and minus buttons to move the cursor along the 12 available notches. When you reach a notch you wish to discriminate out, simply tap the ground balance button to eliminate or reject this notch from audible detection. If you change your mind, simply tap the ground balance button again to accept this notch. For Vortex VX7 users in multi-frequency operation, this lower ferrous scale is controlled with high-res iron discrim settings. The notch discrim process can be used along this upper non-ferrous target ID scale, again moving the cursor left or right by tapping the plus and minus buttons, and tapping the ground balance button to accept or reject a notch. For Vortex VX9 users in multi-frequency operation, this lower ferrous scale is controlled with high-res iron discrim settings. In your Notch Discrim menu, use the plus and minus buttons to move the cursor along the available notches. Tap the ground balance button to accept or reject a notch. To move between the 2 top target ID scales, use the up and down arrows. Use the plus and minus buttons to increase or decrease the amount of iron discrimination from 0, no ferrous items discriminated, to 39, the maximum iron discrimination level. This feature is used to help discriminate out bottle caps and similar undesired, flat, tricky iron items while in multi-frequency operation only. A higher setting level allows bottle caps to be identified as iron, but could result in some coins being misidentified as iron, so use only as much as needed. Use the plus or minus buttons to increase the amount of bottle cap reject from 0, or no elimination, to 5, maximum elimination. This VX9 feature is used to help discriminate out undesired chunky iron items while in multi-frequency operation only. A higher setting level allows such ferrous items to be identified as iron, but could result in some coins being misidentified as iron, so use only as much as needed. Use the plus or minus buttons to increase the amount of iron boundary control from 0 to 5. Use the iron audio feature to hear discriminated iron that would normally be silenced. This feature helps you to avoid digging tricky iron items that may appear to be good targets. Iron audio also adjusts the low iron tone boundary to match your current discrim setting to audibly separate good targets from iron. Iron audio provides distinctive responses for iron and steel targets. Be sure to visit Garrett.com for the most updated information on your Vortex and for additional training materials.